Hi, my name's Isaac, and this is a brand new 2020 Ford Mustang GT Premium. And today, I'm gonna review it for you guys. Yes, I'm aware that the year is now 2021, and this is a 2020, but as I am currently filming this in November 2020, this is a brand new model. And as far as I can tell from my internet research, the 2021 model year isn't gonna be that much different compared to this. Really hope I don't have to eat my words saying that. Regardless, I'm going to give you guys a tour of this 2020 GT Premium. Starting out up front on this GT Premium, I've always loved how these Mustangs look. On here, you're gonna have full LED headlights, these really cool daytime running lights, and your turn signal down here, as well as fog lights integrated into there. That's a really nifty design. You'll also have functional hood vents up here on the hood, giving it a much more aggressive look compared to the lower trims of this car. Moving underneath the hood, this GT Premium is powered by Ford's 5.0 Coyote V8, making 460 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque. That is paired to a 10-speed automatic transmission on this particular model, though a 6-speed manual is standard. Moving to the profile of this GT Premium, it has 255 40ZR tires wrapped around these really nice black 19-inch wheels. You'll get your 5.0 badge right here, as well as your mirror cap. This is a body-colored mirror cap with a turn signal indicator implemented into it. It's also a heated mirror with blind spot monitoring. Moving down the profile, this does have keyless entry, so you tap right here, that'll lock the door, and then tap again. If you have the key with you, that will unlock it. That's a really nifty feature. Another thing I like about the door here is when you pop it down, the window comes down ever so slightly, and then when you close it, pops back up. I really like those borderless windows. I always thought that this was the peak sign of luxury in a car if it had borderless windows when I was younger. I was like, that's a luxury car. But then I realized most Subarus and my sister's PT Cruiser had borderless windows, so it couldn't be that luxurious. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up the profile. One more neat hidden feature that I found on here, my cameraman Justin actually found this out, that is if you hit unlock 3 times and on the third hit, you hold the button down, it's actually going to put both windows down automatically. That's a nice hidden feature Ford implemented into there. Not on a great big cloudy day like this, but if it's a nice sunny day and you want to put the windows down while you're in a parking lot, let it air out a little bit and you don't have anything valuable immediately grabbable, that's a pretty neat feature. Finally, on the exterior, moving to the back of this GT, you have a really nice body-colored rear wing back here. You'll have your GT badge and a backup camera. In addition, in the safety department, you'll also get parking sensors down here. And then moving to the key fob, the second to lowest button is the trunk popper. You double tap that, that will open your trunk here. And then, this wouldn't be a Mustang video if I didn't give you guys an exhaust clip. So locking the vehicle right here from the key fob, you can remote start it. Okay. Moving to the interior of this, it is a GT Premium, right? I've been saying this, okay. Okay. Moving into the interior of this GT Premium, it feels premium in here. I know that's kind of a pun, but seriously, it does. The leather is fantastic. The armrest right here is so comfortable. The doors are incredibly soft. The materials are really, really nice. Very good grade to them. The seats are incredibly comfortable as well. You'll get heated and cooled seats in here. But let's do a quick overview of the interior, starting with the door. On the door panel, you'll have automatic one-touch down and one-touch up windows. And then you'll also have your seating positions here on the door with your lock and unlock button, as well as your mirror controls. Above that, you'll have your headlight controls. And then back here, you have your lane departure warning on the one stalk, as well as your turn signals, your windshield wiper on the other, And then you'll have tons of settings on your steering wheel here. Your volume for your radio, your Bluetooth, your navigation controls, the additional cruise control buttons right here. You have paddle shifters back here. Pretty nice texturing on the paddle shifters. Those would be pretty fun to use. And then moving into the gauge cluster, it is a completely digital readout on here. So it is a full digital screen. I really like Ford's move to do that full digital screen on the inside here, though it does mimic a classic gauge cluster. You can control everything through here, from your fuel economy, your trips, your music, your tire pressure, everything like that is controllable through here. You can switch your different drive modes. Really, really cool. And moving down the screen here, you'll have your oil pressure gauge right here and your VAC gauge right here. Below that, you'll have your 8-inch infotainment screen. This is Ford's latest Sync 3 system. It's pretty responsive. It's a little tiny bit laggy in here, but it's not terrible. Pretty good, fairly common for the industry. I wouldn't say it's any slower or faster than anything else I've seen recently. You'll have built-in Wi-Fi. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. Below that, you'll have your buttons for the aforementioned heated and cooled seats and your other climate controls. Then down here, you have this really nice engine start-stop button, kind of trimmed in red with this blinking green light. I really like that. And then this is probably my favorite part of the interiors. You have these like old-fashioned dials you can click, these chrome dials for your hazards, your traction control, your different drive modes, if you want sports steering, if you want comfort steering, and the normal steering, and then the different drive modes you can have. So you can change, you can be driving in normal, but you can have sport steering. That's a really cool idea in there. And when you switch your different modes in the gauge cluster, that actually changes the gauge cluster's screen. So you'll get different modes of priority. So it'll bring your tack up like that, and then it can change certain elements if you're doing track. Then below that, you'll have a USB and a 12-volt. And then this is an automatic transmission. Still has the Coyote V8, but this is the auto option. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier, the manual is the standard option. And if you'd like to see me review a manual one of these, I actually did the 2019 Bullitt Mustang revival. I've done that review here on this channel, so I'll link above. You can see the little card pop up right there. You can click over to that video if you'd like to see my opinions on the manual version of this car. That specific Bullitt also has 20 more horsepower in it, so that's pretty cool. But that pretty much wraps up the interior here. The back seats are incredibly tiny. I'm not even going to attempt to sit back there. Babies. You could fit babies back there. I can see latches actually back here for a baby car seat. So yeah, that's basically all that you could fit here in the back. Very, very cramped back there, but it's nice to know that in a tight pinch there is seats back there. But you are here for the driving impressions, I would assume, so let's get this thing on the road. All right, driving the GT Premium here, we're gonna open it up on this back road. Oh my goodness, the response, the 10-speed, oh my goodness. The 10-speed's fantastic in this. It just shoots. It just goes. Oh, the suspension's so smooth. Oh my goodness. This thing is flying. Wow. It sounds beautiful too. I hope that's coming through on camera, how amazing it sounds. I didn't doubt that this wouldn't sound amazing. You know, I love driving the Bullitt. It was a fantastic car. I didn't get it really up to speed like this one, but yeah, oh my goodness. That is fantastic. So I don't really have to sell you on a Mustang. If you're watching this video, you probably want a Mustang, and I'm here to affirm that Mustangs are sick. That's basically what these driving impressions are, is for me to go, wow, this handles really well, it sounds amazing, and it's very fast. So I don't really know what else I could talk about other than that in these driving impressions, because that's what it is, and that's why people buy muscle cars. You know, and sports cars in general, because they want to go fast, they want to have that really smooth ride, and this does all of that. I think it's fantastic. I really, really like this, and I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna open it up on the highway here in a second. All right, so merging onto the highway in Sport Plus here. Oh my goodness, this thing flies. A little bumpy here on the highway, but yes, this is amazing. It drives fantastic, especially in sport. is phenomenal. All right, that is gonna wrap up the less driving impressions and more me freaking out at how cool this is part of the review. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you could like and subscribe, that would really help my channel out a lot. I am also a Christian, so if you have any prayer requests, you can leave those in the comment section below. I read all my comments. Even if I don't reply to it, I'm still praying for you guys. Additionally, I like to do a daily Bible verse, so here that is. Then, as always, guys, I hope your vehicle lasts you a long time and it serves you well. See you next time.